Okay, this is March 9th, 2011, and let's take a look at this euro dollar. So actually, on these smaller time frames, it shows that we should be going short. Although, I believe longs are in play until or unless this low here at 38.54 is broken. We have an ABC to the short side here, and that's a pretty perfect one. But I don't believe this is a short play unless this low here is broken. So I'm long biased until then, and I'll be probably trading longs until then. And if you look at the 30-minute chart, you know, we kind of see a head and shoulders pattern here to the downside. This is head and shoulders target previous. So I'm going to get rid of that. But I'm going to keep the target line at 38.77. But we do have a head and shoulders pattern here to the downside. So a break below here, should I say a close below this low here, and downside action will come into play. And at that point, I'll probably be doing shorts. But until then, I'm thinking longs. And I'll tell you why. This is why. This 4-hour chart on euro dollar here. And this ABC, let me just get rid of this because we're pretty much done with this. We hit the target and everything on this ABC long. But one thing I wanted to point out, if I can get this out of the way, alright, so what I wanted to point out first off is that we have bearish hidden or bullish hidden divergence here. And let me pull this down so you can see that. We have bullish hidden divergence on the 4-hour chart. This current low is higher than this previous low, which represents this set of MACD bars. So this current low is higher than this previous low, but the MACD bars are lower than the previous MACD bars. So that is bullish hidden divergence. And let's just fib that. Okay, and so we tested the 61.8% retracement here. If I have this right, let me double check. Okay. So we tested the 61.8% retracement here, and we are holding this 50 EMA. So until we close below that 50 EMA, I'll be thinking longs because of this 4-hour chart. So at the moment, we do have a new A and this this D will be up here somewhere. I'm not going to go ahead and put the target levels on it yet until I'm positive, until I find out if this is going to break this low here below the 61.8, and then I'll figure out the targets. But C for now is that 61.8. So ABC and D will be up here a little ways as long as this 61.8 holds. So below this 61.8, I'll be thinking short side, but also keeping in mind that we have this trend line here. So that's going to be a little difficult on the short side unless we have a real weak euro to get through those this trend line here. And also on the 1-hour chart, if we look, I have some prices marked at 38.40, the 37.42, and the 37.10 are all levels that where price can bounce if it goes short. So I'm thinking long side until or unless 38.54 gives. And I would be looking basically for a close below that level, not just a spike below it. Because that would give more indication that the 38.40 may not hold. So that's what I'm looking at. A little bit more difficult trading today maybe because of these lower levels on the 4-hour chart and on the 1-hour chart, because we're just right at a point where it could go either way actually, depending on this 4-hour chart. Okay, so this is March 9th, 2011 Daily Outlook.